Welcome back to MikiCarrBeauty. I'm Miki Carrico, and on my channel I love to talk about luxury skincare and beauty. And today I'm wrapping up my review of the Gucci concealers. I ended up picking up two shades, a 35W here on this side and 37W on the other. And I usually cocktail my concealers. I usually use the more yellow or peach one to correct dark under eye circles and then the brightening. And that's something I do with my concealer. So I'll show you the wear test with me powdering it down and my final thoughts on this concealer, if it's worth it. But before we continue, remember to subscribe, like, and comment below. It really helps engagement on my channel. And then with that out of the way, let's begin and check out this demo and review of the Gucci concealer. Is it a bust or a win? This is the Gucci concealer. I actually use some of this Live Tinted color corrector. And I would say that I haven't found any concealer yet where I can get away with not using color corrector, because my dark under eye circles it is what it is. So I have that Live Tinted Color and Balance. This is a multi-stick, but I use it primarily for a corrector. It's that color. It's very orange. 35W and 37W. That's the colors I got. This is actually a best shade match for my face, but this is better 35W for my under eye. So we'll go with that. Okay, that is the Gucci concealer, and I tend to like to build it up. This has got to be the thinnest concealer I've ever tried. It has to do with the formula. And I'm using my MYRICKS under eye concealer brush. I think it's the Angie Hot and Flashy. What number is this? A506. I really do love this concealer brush. The thing with concealer, oftentimes when you go in twice, sometimes it can get really cakey. And upon initial application, I don't see that happening with the Gucci concealer. But I think the thing I'm still trying to see, and I'm kind of wear testing it now, is how it does when I powder it down and then wear time through the day. I think it goes on really nicely. And I think what I'm finding, I'm one of those people who has to, because again, my oily skin, I have to lightly powder down under my eyes. I think what it is like this product wears through the day, it doesn't look as good. But so I'm grabbing a beauty blender and then going into my Becca Cosmetics under eye brightener. This is such a fine powder. Whoops, this is so fine. Becca, this is like an old company. Becca doesn't exist anymore, but this is still good. Becca under eye brightening setting powder. And this was a brightening powder that Mel Thompson highly recommended. So I'm just there's a little bit of powder, but I also patted some off. Just going in there, not baking, but I'm just pressing that in. And excuse my eye, I actually had a broken blood vessel this week, but I'm okay. It doesn't hurt. It just looks kind of gross, so excuse that. Okay, so that looks good powdered down. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick check-in on the concealer, so I'll get in close so you can see. Okay, so this is the side where I patted down powder over the concealer, the Gucci concealer, and this is where I used the airbrush brush by Wayne Goss and just lightly used a brush for the powder application. So let me look at how it's doing. This is what I notice about this concealer, is that over time, it kind of wears down where it looks like it's more crepey. What I'm finding with this concealer is that the wear time is not so great. Initially, it's really pretty, but as time wears on, I don't think I would use this as a concealer when I'm having to go in for work or I need something that's going to last for a long period of time. kind of like, you know, those concealers where, you know, you're gonna have a long day or going into work. I wouldn't use this concealer because it doesn't have that longevity and wear time. So I'm on here on the weekend. I'm like went out for dinner and it's like been 5 hours of me wearing makeup. So I don't mind that it looks like this, but I wouldn't wear this for a special occasion. Or so what I'm noticing around at least like the 4 to 6 hour mark, it starts to get really crepey and like it looks almost dry. And I tried using concealer without powder. I do notice that the side where I actually didn't, this side actually looks worse. I think the side where I used the sponge is actually looking better. Don't think this kind of knocks any other concealer out of like position about like, is it better than anything I have? I think what I do like about this concealer is that it's very thin and very buildable. So it would probably be real, and I haven't tried it on my face. I just wanted to see how it would do under eyes. So what I'm going to try to do is actually use some of it for spot treating and see, because I'm going to actually wash my face soon. I don't really care that I'm using makeup right now. The packaging is so pretty. I'll give it that, but the, you know, the product's got to work. So let me just, that was 37W where I used that concealer for the face. What's so nice about it, I think this is such a nice concealer for the face because it's so thin that it doesn't add like liquid texture, like, or material. Yeah. I think I like this concealer better as like concealer for the face versus concealer for under eye. And I use the color 37W. And this is kind of like my perfect face concealer color. I think it's too yellow. We'll see. Maybe it's too deep for my under eyes, but we'll see. Maybe really this is my color. I do like a peachy undertone because it covers more of my dark circles. And that looks really nice. I'm finding it doesn't wear down very nice. Okay, this is 37W. I actually do like this shade. This is more like my spot on color. I wouldn't use this for brightening, but it's definitely my shade for my face. And so if you're my skin tone or close foundation shades in the description box, check it out. For me, if you want more of concealer that's close to your actual, like my face, this 37W is the better match. And if you want brightening, 35W. But what's nice about 37W, and I'll show you really quick, 37W right here versus 35W, which is much lighter. You can see this reminds me a lot of the NARS ginger color. When I was lighter, this used to be really my holy grail shade. But the nice thing about this is that because of that yellow-ish kind of undertone, it kind of covers the dark circles. And let me just, for funsies, I'm going to swatch my like holy grail colors. This is LM14 from Pat McGrath, and this is LM11 Pat McGrath. So you can see this shade here is deeper than these. It's more, this one, LM14, is like my perfect color. It's not too warm, but not too olive. And this is too pale now that I'm thinking at it. So next time I think I'm going to try maybe this color by itself and see how it wears. But still, these two are my holy grails, plus that new Chanel Sublimage. The only thing I don't like about this Sublimage, oh well, the price is the price. It is what it is. But they don't have enough colors in this product, but I love this formula. It's my favorite. So yeah, this is 35W, 37W, Pat McGrath LM14, Pat McGrath LM11. And there's something about, actually, this is why I got two colors. My favorite combo is to combine LM14 with LM11 on my eyes, and it works so well. I put this in my dark circles, and underneath to brighten I put this lighter shade, and that's what I was hoping to do, was use the deeper one and use the lighter one as a cocktail. So, okay, beauty fam, I am back with my final review for the Gucci concealers. This came out probably about a month ago, and I know I'm a little late in the game of uploading this, but I actually wanted to do like a really fair wear test of this product. And so you saw in the demo, I filmed probably a week ago a demo of the Gucci concealers and the two shades 35W and 37W. And I've been trying these on and off with powdering, putting a powder over it and then leaving it by itself. And I think I have come to my limit of testing these products. And I wanted to give a fair view of what I think of these after probably close to a full month of wear testing. So I actually have it on my eye right now, my eyes, and I'm gonna get in close so you can see. Okay, I'm really close because I want you to see what I'm seeing. So today I am trying it again without powdering it down. I just put 37W on here and then 35W on the outer rings to brighten it. And it takes like 2 layers of this product for it to actually cover up any dark circles, but I want you to see what I'm seeing. So again, I didn't powder this down and it's pulling and creping so bad. Can you see? It really emphasizes my fine lines underneath my eyes. And so I'm just done with this concealer. So for me, who's aging and has wrinkles, which is fine, I'm fine that I have wrinkles, but I don't want concealer that emphasizes and highlights the wrinkles I have. So I have plenty other concealers that do a fabulous job and that are not this price point and actually are probably cheaper than this. So, you know, beautiful packaging. And what I think these are good for are not under eye, but I think it's really good for concealer on the face because the formula is so very thin. And let me show you what I mean by that. The formula is just so thin, but I have to go back. I kind of even wonder if there's alcohol in here because the way it's been reacting on my face feels like it's tightening. So this is 37W, that's 35W. And I have been liking 35W as a brightening for my face of like here, and then the, you know, this zone here to highlight my face. So for me, these been, for the eye, for under eye, these have been a bust. For the face, I think 35W works really well. And I think if you have aging concerns, these are probably not for you because I have minimal, like not too bad of fine lines around and above my eyes. And these just crease over time. And this is probably, gosh, this has got to be like 3 hours in and it's starting to crease and it's just fussy. I don't like it. And so I'm just going to call it that this concealer is a fail for me. And I really tried to make it work. That's why when I think it was like, for a while I was on the fence of being okay, and then it just doesn't wear well over time and it starts to pull my smile lines here. So that's it, beauty fam. I don't recommend the concealer from Gucci, at least for me. It could work for people who maybe are younger than me that don't have a lot of lines or dark circles, but moreover what I found is that it just emphasizes my texture and my lines more. So that's that, beauty fam. So I hope that was helpful. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment below. It helps out engagement on my channel. And as always, please be very kind with yourself and others and just be you. Till the next video, beauty fam, take good care of yourself. Bye.